And we're back for the third quarter of the women's game between the Lady Magpies and the Jillaroos. And we are underway here as the the Magpies up by 7 points. And here's Kim Hemingway, who comes bustling out of the middle. Long kick in, and that is not good. Well, we lost that. Put that off, put it back on, see what happens. Meanwhile, I hate when that happens. All right, well, we lost the microphone, but we're going to try and stay with it here. Whoops. I don't know what happened. And meanwhile, the ball's on the other side of the ground. And we'll have a boundary throw-in. The ball comes spinning back into play through the hands of Arundel, picked up by Saki, all to the ground by Halberstadt. Here they come the other way as Balsley goes forward. There is Pike, throws that one onto the right, over into the corner. Picking it up again is, looks like Balsley, and then she was thrown off the football. Down to the ground it goes. Dribbled on and then picked up in that corner again. Kicked towards goal. Berniarski goes back to pick it up. Can't get to it, gets free, and then clearing it out is Deal, but it's picked off by Katrina Scherer. So here is Scherer back the other direction. Kicks that one inside 50. Ball goes to ground. Picking it up again is Wolf, who's held up, or rather that's Davidson. Ball goes to ground as Davidson sort of sits on it, and that'll be a ball up. Ball goes in, over to ground to get it. Squirts out free, taken down. Halberstadt is there. It's Scherer who wins it. Throws that one onto the left. It's in. It's going to dribble, and it's going to go through for behind. And that extends the score on the Visit Raleigh scoreboard. 3-6-24. It's back to within a goal. 4-6-30. In now from that far side, and it's marked by Davidson. Davidson, Louisville, Kentucky native. Out to the near side. Lockett couldn't hang on to it. There is Scherer. Saki was thrown to the ground. Scherer throws that one onto the right foot. Knocked free. Here's picking it up again. It's Berniarski who's thrown to the ground. Picked up again and just got it off the foot, but then turning it around is Davidson. Skips past Hemingway. He'll pick it up on a second bite of the cherry, and here comes Hemingway. Brushes aside. Halberstadt, that one will go free. 1-on-2, and then running on and running back is going to be Away. Away is taken down. He's thrown to the ground, and we'll have a ball up. And Skineski was in there. Ball up right in front of us. Hargrave knocked it forward through the wickets of Arundel, who paddles it forward. And then here is Mullins, who is met immediately looking for a whistle and getting no prior contact, no prior opportunity. So up we go again as Mullins loses out to Hargrave, who gets it to Arundel. Arundel's hauled down. That is holding the ball. And that is Lauren Balsley, who will be going to Melbourne with the USA Liberty. of bounds on that far side. Ball comes spinning back in the play. Ball goes to ground. Picked up by Hemingway. Bootlegs around. Hemingway handballs it into the middle for Sackey. Sackey's got some time. Throws out one onto the right. Up in the air. Just out of the outstretched arms of Hargrave. Gonna bounce in. And then getting it out there is Wynn, who gets it free. Up on that far side now. Kick by Arundel. Goes to ground. Hargrave tried to throw her hands to draw the free kick. Balsley, all of that is watched by, I believe that was Arundel. Oh, she was taken down, looked like it was Mallett, but it's picked up by Sackey with a big kick. Knocked down in front. Looking for Nina Hosa, but here again is away, and there's Halberstadt, who's all by herself. She's told to play on and does. Plenty of room for Molly Halberstadt, who throws that one onto the right, and it's marked defensively. And it's marked by Taylor Davidson. Davidson has some options. She's got Kelly on the near side. Alexa goes down the guts. One-on-one contest looking for Hemingway, who can't do it. Held her defender to a big hit as she went and bulldozed over Shipley Snyder. And then down the ground they go. Up on that far side now as they stay with it. Here is Wolf. Wolf throws that one onto the right. Long kick. It'll hop in over. Stayed with the footy. Gets away, does Guy. And Guy throws that one up. It'll pass through. And there it is. Now looking, it looks like it was a throw not called as Jennifer Tucker got to it. But now it is kicked forward. That is Wolf. Wolf kicking, looking for Skonecki. Knocked down. Skonecki's going to pick it up. She gets it to Algazin. Algazin over the top, but it's just to the right of the big stick. And through for a minor scorer. First score of the quarter for the Magpies. That takes them on to, that's 4-7-31. It is 3-6-24 with about 7.5 minutes gone here in the third quarter. Brian Barish with you from Raleigh, North Carolina, here on the campus of North Carolina State University. And it is a beautiful, if not sweltering hot day. The clouds are gathering. We're expecting a little bit of rain, possibly some thunderstorms later on in the day. So we're hoping we can squeeze all of these games in. And it will be a free kick to Lauren Kelly. So Lauren Kelly, who will look for some help, she has Hemingway behind her. Instead, she's going to throw that one onto the right. It'll bring rain. Drops in front of Algazin, who handballs it across. And there is Scher, who picks it up. Algazin stayed with the play, though, and effected the kick. It's picked up by McNeil. Handballs it into the middle for Hemingway. Handballs it across. Look at this play. Right-footed kick by Kim Hemingway. And it's off to the side. Well-worked play by the Magpies, but they could only score the 1 point out of it. And on the Visit Raleigh scoreboard, it's the Magpies 4-8-32. The Jillaroos 3-6-24. Almost 9 minutes gone, third quarter. Ball comes out to the near side, marked by Toder. Defensively, good job by Tracy Toder, who was inserted into the ruck in the absence of the man King at Matthews. She'll throw that one onto the right. It's off to the right, and it will stay in play. Balsley will watch it. It's kept in play by Algozin, or at least tried to keep it in play. The ball goes out of bounds. Two up, no block. Now for throwing. Now 5 meters around stop the Magpies target. The ball comes spinning back into play. Knocked down by Wolf. Out to Algozin. Algozin chips for a goal, and she's got it. Claire Algozin. And that is her first of the game. And that is the Magpies' fifth. On the Visit Raleigh scoreboard, the Lady Magpies 5-8-38, Columbus 3-6-24. Algozin is headed to the Liberty national team, and she, in fact, I believe, is the captain. I think she's the captain. But in any event, She has definitely earned it in her 3 years of playing with the New York Magpies. Has become a very consistent player. Not overly flashy, but does the little things. Those one percenters, as they say in the Aussie rules parlance. Ball comes back in the air again, and all of a sudden it's become a 14-point game. Toner was stood up. Scherer has the footy, knocked down. Kelly tried to pick it up and does. Threw that one on to the left. Arundel has some room to maneuver. She straightens up and kicks a wounded duck. Hills is going back to get it defensively. Check that, that's the pitcher. And then throwing that one on to the right is Mullen. But it's picked off as Toner goes in, and it's marked. It's marked by Claire Algozin. Now we mentioned that she wasn't terribly flashy, but hey, that was a pretty nice mark by the Michigan native. So Algozin will go back from about 40 meters out. Here's the kick. It's low, it's straight, and it's through for a minor score. The Lady Magpies getting a little bit of the collywobbles. 5-9-39. That's on the Visit Raleigh scoreboard. And the Jills, who had gotten the ascendancy, there's not too much of a wind to speak of. It's blowing a little bit from left to right, but the Jillaroos definitely were making the most of it. Here is Mahoney up the right side for Columbus, who puts it in front of Stavlin, who reverses course to get away from, I believe that was Hemingway. And then down to field they go. And looks like we have a player hurt over there. Just looking at it, it looks like dive, but the play has continued as Kelly is told to play on with a player behind the play. They may have subbed for her. She's getting some attention as Algozin goes down. Here is McGill, handballs it off to Algozin. That's an open goal square. Then Wolf run onto it. It's rolling, and the line's going to beat it. And Wolf just sort of collapsed. I hope that's just out of exhaustion and that she cramped up. I think that may have been what happened, but in any event, that is the 10th behind for the Lady Magpies. 5-10-40 on a whistle behind play with the injury. I don't know if they're still over there or not. It looks like they are attending to, and I'm not sure. I believe that might be Ashton's guy. They got somebody down over there as they call for the medic. So they attend to that. Again, the score, it's 4-10, 4-10-40, or 5-10-40 for the Magpies. 3-6-24 for the Jillaroos, and they are called for the medical attention. They're coming out with the back. And they will play on. Out to the near side, it's off the feet of Wolf. He bounced to Mullen. Picked up by McGill. Handball looking for a teammate. McGill will run onto it herself. That's brilliant. As McGill, she's held off the footy by Mullins and watches the ball go out of bounds. Great job by Michelle McGill to stay with the footy. This is her first year of football for Philadelphia. And the boundary throw-in will come about 35, actually it's closer to about 10 meters around from the goal. As the Magpies up by 16 points, pressing their interest here. Ball comes back into play, and then out to the far side, she is taken down. Ball comes free as Hemingway. Toner was the one who affected that kick. As Toner wheels around, throws that one onto the left. 3-on-1, and there bounces the Skonechny, who goes across the face. It's still in play. It's kept in by Wynn. Wynn just gets it off to the right side as it skittles free. Casillas is going back to get it. A Shepherd thrown in by Arundel. It goes back, and then it's Russo who gets to it. Stephanie Russo. She gets a Shepherd and she runs on. Kicks a Grubber, and then back the other way up over the top. Here is, it looks like Chaplin in the middle, or rather that's Hoover. Hoover stayed with the footy. Kelly couldn't get a clean go at it, and then that one is stabbed forward A lot of distance between the midfield and the forward line. Hills was maybe about 70 meters from the ball. There is a whistle. As the player, and again, we are speculating here that it's Ashton Guy, because that is the one player from that forward, from the Jill forward line, who we're not seeing now. Ski jump ball in short, off the boot of Tucker. And it gets away. Picked up by Hemingway, almost caught by Baldley, looking for McGill. Balski's able to get in front of it, but a Shepherd thrown, Nettle Spring Arundel, who couldn't pick it up cleanly as Balski took her down. That's going to be holding the ball. That was awfully close to no prior opportunity. With about 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Up on that far side, again, the Magpies lead 40-24 as they continue to attend to Guy on the far side. I'm not sure what happened there. They have her on her back. And meanwhile, the ball is over in that vicinity. Half forward flank position for the Jillaroos. Ball goes in the air. Bernie Arski and Casillas. Casillas won the hit out. Not controlled by Arundel, who went back in for a second go. Ball's on the ground. Picked up by Bernie Arski. Tried to handball it and did over to Hoover. Hoover is running out to the sideline. I don't know that there's a whole lot of room for her to run. Ball stays in play as Arundel goes up against Hoover and the ball squirts out of bounds. It almost looks like, I thought he was running behind the pole there. I didn't know if Guy was on the field or not. I wonder if that ball was long out of bounds, but in any event, it's a boundary throw. It was under 3 minutes to go here in the third. The New York Lady Magpies, 5 goals, 10 behinds, 40 points. The Jillaroos, 3 goals, 6 behinds, 24 points.
Did they call a quarter?
And that is the quarter. Well, that would explain why everyone is standing around. 3-quarter time at the football. Looks like they've gone to 17-minute quarters here. But in any event, that is the score at the end of 3-quarter time. The Magpies, 5 goals, 10 behinds, 40 points. The Jillaroos, 3 goals, 6 behinds, 24 points at the end of a low-scoring third quarter. We're going to step aside and come back for the fourth. You're watching the Eastern Regional Tournament from Raleigh, North Carolina, here on USAFL.com.